All right, so Aries Spears and Vlad TV, they was talking about how oh my god, what's his name, man? The actor, I forgot his name. Please forgive me, but it's an actor who played in The Wood and all that stuff. And he played in a movie where he gets raped in the movie. And he was just talking about how he wish he could take it back. He wish he never did that movie or whatnot. And Vlad TV was asking Aries Spears, like, yo, would you ever, play in a movie where you would get raped or something like that happen to you? And he said something interesting. He said, hey, man, listen, if it's something that I want to do and, it's a role that I don't mind playing, then I'll do it. But I do what I do for me and I don't care what other people think. And it's interesting because in today's age, man, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are held back because they are afraid of what other people think and they don't necessarily follow their own mindset. It's all a popularity contest. It's all like, like me. I'm into video games, anime, all that type of stuff. But whatever I like to do, whatever I'm into, that's me. I'm very comfortable with me. I don't give a damn what anybody talking about. If it's something that I want to do, it's something that I think is cool. To hell what you think is cool. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I think a lot of people need to learn how to get that, you know, I don't give a attitude. You have to get that, man, because you can't let your life be ruled by people who don't care about you. It's people out here, man, that you want to impress, and you like, hey, what do you think about this? I don't care about what you think about this. What do I think about this? What do I like about this? These are the questions that need to be asked. You got some people out here, man, who will sabotage their own fun because their friends aren't into it, or they're afraid that, they're going to get judged. Man, people going to judge you regardless, man. Your family, your friends, your associates. That's what people do. They judge. And you have to just be comfortable with that, knowing that, hey, man, no matter what you do, you can't make everybody happy. There's going to be somebody out there who doesn't like what it is that you're doing, man. Somebody out there not going to like what you're doing. Somebody out there who's not going to support what you're trying to do. So, you know, let that be a personal decision. That's pretty much what he's saying. Aries Spears is like, look, man, I'm not, if I don't do it, it won't be because of what other people may perceive of me or may think of me. I won't do it because in my heart of hearts, I don't want to do this. This is something that I'm not comfortable with doing. This is something that I just refuse to do. And I ask that to you guys, you guys that's watching, like, hey, if you got offered a movie role to get, raped um or you do the rape, like you're in a position in this movie that's very, very uncomfortable. It's not something that you would do on the norm or on the regular, right? What do you do? Do you take that role for the money? You're like, look, I'm feeding my family or I'm providing for myself. Because that's always a scapegoat. Oh, I gotta provide for my family. No, forget the family. Are you for you? Would you do that for yourself? That's a valid question. That is a valid question. You know, me personally, it's hard to embarrass a person like me, um, because I'm just a wild, crazy person anyway. But I do things based on my own merit. I do things based on my own personality, on what I'm comfortable with and stuff. So, me personally, I'm not the type of person that would want to get, raped in a movie. I could be the raper in the movie or the bad guy or whatever like that. But there's just certain things I wouldn't want to play as. I wouldn't, be comfortable playing as. That's just not me, you know? I just think it all comes down to your own personal preference. But just don't make your preference be other people's preferences, if that makes sense. You know, You got to have your own mindset, man. You got to have your own way of thinking about doing things. You can't let other people's insecurities, uh, you know, faiths or lack thereof or whatever, um, pull you away from something that, hey, that's you, that you want to do. Unless, unless you're just doing something criminal and unjust and all that stuff. But, just far as an actor, I think people forget, you're acting. This is an acting role. Now, if you sign a contract and stuff like that, and they say, "Hey, look, this is part of the contract. You signed this." I mean, you still can break the contract, just suffer the consequences. It may mess up your career, but hey, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? So that's what I feel on that note. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. If you are contractually obligated to do a scene in a movie that you don't necessarily agree with, would you go ahead and fulfill that contractual obligation, or you be like, man, tell them, hey, I ain't doing it, bro. We gonna have to figure something else out because I ain't doing it. I'ma hold this whole movie shoot up. We ain't getting that damn thing done. I'm going back to my trailer or a lack thereof, and we gonna figure something else out with this script. We rewriting this part, man, because it ain't happening with me, Playboy. It ain't happening. Or would you just be like, you know what? I understand. Let me just do this and get it over with. And, hope for the best. You let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Peace.